Welcome back. The Tigers versus Yankees game just concluded. The Tigers win in dramatic fashion yet again in extra innings on an on a so Alex, I want to call him Alex. Zach McKinstry scores the final run, but it started in the 10th inning. Well, first of all, it started in the 10th inning on with the Yankees taking the lead. So we went into the 10th inning down 1 run. We were down 2-1. We were down 2-1. Uh, Sweeney, Trey Sweeney, who's had a tough game. He was 0 for today. But he started the last out. Obviously, he starts the inning on second base. Young, speedy guy, or at least relatively fast. And Zach McKinstry gets a hit, and Sweeney scores to tie the ball game. Now, Zach McKinstry. This is all with 0 outs. We didn't give up a single out in the entire inning. So McKinstry is now at first base, and he steals, nearly gets thrown out. An errant throw by the catcher that Volpe kind of caught the ball, and it looked almost as if McKinstry, who kind of had to hook slide head first to get out of the way, was able to avoid the strings on Volpe's glove by inches. So he is now at second base. One of the players of the game, Parker Meadows, who went 3 for 5 today, played excellent defense. So he hits the ball to center field, and now we have a player at the plate. It looked as if the outfielder kind of hesitated a little bit it was time to throw it at home, but ended up being a pretty decent throw. McKinstry beats the throw on a head-first slide. Tigers win. Now, for the most part, it was pretty much a pitcher's duel. Obviously, Tarek Skubal, he's not giving too much of anything up. Marcus Stroman matched that effort with nearly a shutout of his own. Well, Tarek Skubal gave up a run. It was on a pass ball. The runner at third was able to sneak in under the tag after Rogers recovered the ball. Yankees were up 1-0 for a lot of the game. And like I said, the Tigers didn't manage a whole lot of offense. Riley Green went 0 for 4. Fearling went 0 for 4. And Carpenter went 0 for 4. The kind of main constant guys that you would hope would contribute. It is what it is. They're going to have off games. More often than not, they're going to get the job done. So Parker Meadows, 3 for 5 with an RBI. He had at least one stolen base. Cole Keith went 3 for 4. He scored, I believe, the one run that we managed to get it 2 extra innings. Jace Young had a very big hit to tie the ball game that Cole Keith scored on. Sweeney scored the tying run in the extra innings to keep the game going, and then Zach McKinstry was able to get the RBI to get Sweeney in, steal second, and score the game-winning run. This is why Zach McKinstry will probably retire a Tiger. As much as, I'm not terribly excited about that, he just gets the job done when the game means the most. He's a gamer. The lights are never too bright for him. He was playing on ESPN today, and he didn't get the start. He was a pinch hitter. And ultimately he didn't even play defense today. He's a defensive specialist. He's not so great offensively, but ultimately his offense got the job done today. His athleticism, awareness, just everything that you want from a utility baseball player, Zach McKinstry brings that to the game, and this is why he's here. This is why they are doing any and everything to work around having to DFA him. Riley Green is essentially an extra player. Is essentially an extra player right now because of the extreme circumstances. And you might have thought that Zach McKinstry, who didn't even start today, might get sent down, especially with Sweeney being up here for the foreseeable future. Jace Young is definitely up for the foreseeable future. So McKinstry continues to fight for his life. It's going to be you'll be hard pressed to send McKinstry anywhere after an effort like this. The Tigers win another game. We win 2 of 3 against New York after getting shut out in the first game. We blank them in the second game and eke out a victory in dramatic fashion. Tarek Skubal, another great ball game. You know, to be honest, Rogers got to make that catch. That wasn't a wild pitch. That was a pass ball. The ball hit his glove. I mean, he knew a slider was coming, and maybe that should not have been the pitch to be called right there. But ultimately, in the end, it doesn't matter. Tigers get the job done. Shelby Miller shuts the door today. Hannify pitched well. Vest struck out the side. Bo Brisky ends up, after giving up a run, they were able to stop the bleeding. I love the defense that I'm seeing from Jace Young. The beauty in it all is that they've all played against each other. They all played with each other. I want to say they all played in Erie together. I don't know if Young got an opportunity to play with Torque in Erie. No, I don't think he did. But they all played in AAA together. Young, Cole Keith, Torque has been in AAA for the last couple of months and has obviously played a little bit with Cole Keith, but the chemistry is there. Sweeney as well. Sweeney has played with Young and Torkelson. So defensively, the chemistry is there, and the Tigers continue to fight. We'll see what the standings look like after, at the end of the day, but this team is not going to, the team is as strong as it's ever been. Yes, we are without Kenna, we are without Gio Urshela, but these young guys are playing well together and making things happen. And I believe that this team is going to play down to the final strike of the 162nd game because they believe in each other, and they continue to make things happen when the beginning of the games don't necessarily go their way. They continue to fight and put pressure on the opposition until the very last pitch. Very exciting ball game. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers, Corner to Cope on all audio platforms, and stay tuned. I'm out.